Hello, my lovely Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly pre-shuffle with me. This is where we get the preliminary information that I will need as a psychic tarot reader before I head into your weekly reading, which is over on Patreon. It's in the link in the description box below if this is resonating with you. I just did, I think 4 pick a cards, and it's working so well. I'm so excited. So how this works, I've already shuffled these decks. I'm going to shuffle again because I like to do this on camera. I like that you guys can see the shuffle happening. So I've been guided towards these 3 decks, and you're going to feel this out. You're going to take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth, and you're going to see which of these resonates with you, which of these decks, which of these piles you are drawn towards for whatever reason. Don't judge it. Just feel it. Just let yourself feel it. Okay, Virgs, you little Virgies. Okay. And then I will read each pile on its own as an individual little mini read. And then after all 3, I will read them together as a whole message. And then, like I said, I will take it into the extended. So if any part of this is resonating, feel free to join us on the other side for the fuller message. That's where we get what's going to happen, what you can actually expect, and how you can expect these energies to play out during the week, okay? Your download that I have for you, Virgos, is to go back again, to double check your work. I see you working a lot, and you're normally like that, where you won't really make a mistake. There's something that you're going back to, or that you should go back to, or that you want to go back to, or that you need to go back to, and go through it again. And I would recommend, just personally, I don't know what you do, but I'm a writer. And so if you really disconnect from the whole thing, if you just go and refresh yourself and then come back to it brand spanking new, you'll find that it's very, very helpful. Is that what I'll just say? Okay. Do you have your pile? Okay, good. Let's start with the Lovers Tarot. I love this deck because it's lovers and love stories from history and all of the different mythologies and ideologies. Let's see. Yay, I get to read you a story. Illusion, Odette and Ivan. Crossed by the King of Staves again, Wotan. I love Wotan. I mean, you know what I mean. Okay, let's go ahead and read Illusion from here, from the bookie book. The Moon, Lovers, Odette and Ivan, Fantasies, Intuition, Emotion, and Enchantment. So if you were drawn to this story is for you. Princess Odette, heroine of the popular ballet Swan Lake, was cursed by a sorcerer to remain a swan forever except at night. The only way her enchantment could be broken was by a vow of eternal love. However, if this vow were broken, even by chance, she would die. When Prince Ivan met her, he promised to love her and to return to claim her as his bride. But the sorcerer tricked Ivan, and soon he heard a heart-rending cry in the distance, the cry of a dying swan. Ivan ran to rescue Odette, but it was too late. Enchanted by love, for better or worse, confused by illusions that may or may not be real, intense emotions, the need to know what's real. Dark story. Okay, so crossed by Wotan, the King of Staves. This is interesting energy because you're such a very logical sign. And we do have Mercury stationing retrograde in the sign of Gemini, a sign that it rules. So both Geminis and Virgos, unless you're born on a Mercury retrograde, actually even so, but not as bad, you will, there is this energy of clarity, searching for the clarity. So if this resonated with you, if you were drawn to this pile, Virgo, your message really, it's like you're really trying to sort through something that you have to use your intuition. And you have to trust your intuition in order to to get the right answer. And it might feel a little bit counterintuitive. There may be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Be careful, because this person could be the source of deception. They could be the source of illusion, or they could be self-delusional themselves, and they may be difficult for you to deal with this week. So we're going to get more detail in the extended, but just know that you want to harness the powers of your intuition, because the mental faculties will be a little bit wonky. And that's why this really fits in with your download of actually going back to something, because it will just be helpful. Okay, if you're drawn to the middle deck here, the Art Nouveau, the King of Cups, and the Devil. Wow. Okay, Virgo. So if you are resonating, if this is your message, you are, again, this energy is really interesting. There may be someone, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, that you will need to be on guard of, because they may be emotionally manipulative. They may try to plan your emotions in order to advance their agenda. And they may even be someone that you want to help. You may feel very sorry for this person. You may even know that they try to manipulate you, and you kind of think to yourself, well, I know that what they're doing, and I'm not going to be manipulated, so it's not going to work. So I'm going to still be with this person, or be in their life, or try to help them. Boundaries, 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 boundaries. It may be really difficult for you to let go of a certain person. Okay. And even if they're not a water sign, Sun, Moon, Rising, they can be displaying those tendencies where they're just really emotional. They're not self-contained. They may have some issues or something. Okay. So again, what you may need to go back to is a relationship, Virgo. You may need to go back and reassess some relationships of your past, in your childhood, or in your current life right now. Okay, so if you were drawn to the fairy deck over here, let's take a look. The Three of Pentacles. Oh, that's so sweet. And the Six of Pentacles. So very manifestly so energy over here, very material. This speaks to reaching out and entering into some sort of collaboration with kindreds, with other people that think and feel as you do, that are on the level, that are on the same vibrational frequency. Lovely energy. Like these little mice and these little like woodland creatures. I love this deck so much. It's a very sweet deck. Okay. So this looks absolutely positive. You may be receiving this from someone, receiving some sort of offer. You may be extending some form of friendship, or you may just meet someone through work that you really get along with very well, and you're very, very much enjoying. So let's put it all together here. Honestly, Virgo, I would think twice about the people. The work itself, if you are collaborating on a project, if you are working in a corporation or a structure, a company, there seems to be, that looks the most successful for you. It looks like the personal life is the family life, the personal life looks way more difficult for you. It may be easier to be at work and to have your work relationships because of the boundaries, because everyone has their designated roles, and there's certain expectations, and there's, those boundaries and protocols. And it's just, even with the joy of doing business, even that has, it's very safe that way. So that looks to be where you're shining the brightest, and where you're hopefully getting, the happiest parts. Hopefully this is not playing out at work, because, oh my God, it looks like very difficult and very crunchy if it is playing out at work, but it looks very personal. This is something happening in your subconscious mind, where if you are finding yourself in power struggles with people and manipulative energies, and this could be someone very artistic. On the bright side, this could be someone very artistic. And if so, they want to act on it. They want to put their ideas into physical form. They may want to really get going here, and they may want to go a little bit faster than you or something. So if you need to go back, just have them hold their horses and go back and do it right the first time. Okay. So overall, this looks like parts of your life are going to be really fantastic, and it's going to be copacetic. Everyone's going to be working really well. And some parts of your life, you're dealing with some karmic projections, and they're going to tell you about you. Okay. So I'm going to take a look in the extended Virgos. Feel free to join me over on the flip side. The link is down there in the description box below. If it is resonating, that's when we get how this will play out this week and what we can expect for you going forward. And if not, I hope you enjoyed the Scooby Snacks, and I hope that this was good energy work for you so that you can use it going forward this week, okay? Okay, my lovely Virgos, take very good care until next week. Many beautiful blessings upon all of your beautiful heads, darlings. Mwah.